Let's talk about a renters' rights bill. And this is going to make things really hard for tenants. Tenants, I do feel sorry for you. So as a landlord, I don't mind some of the rules and regulations are perfectly fine. For example, tenancies going onto a rolling contract. Very happy with that. I want long-term tenants, and all of my tenancies after the first 12 months become rolling tenancies anyway. So it doesn't make any difference. 1 month notice from them, I'm happy. It's fine. If they have to go, they go. Doesn't make any difference. No big deal. The thing that I do object to is no minimum term contract, because I want my tenants to stay for at least 12 months. I don't want tenants to move in and move out after 2 months or 3 months. Imagine somebody's coming from abroad and they're looking for short term rental. So what they do is they come here instead and take a short term contract, stay here for 2 months and then leave, right? They just need to give you notice. That's a problem. And it costs landlords a lot of money to get agents to rent a property. It's about a month's rent you lose, if not maybe more, even more than that. So that's a very big negative. Section 21, abolishing that is a problem, because it was one of the easier routes to evict a tenant. And if you wanted your place back, you could get it. So that is a bit of a problem. But for somebody who's a long-term landlord like me, I want my tenants to stay. I have no intentions of kicking them out. I don't want them to leave. I actually want tenants to stay for as long as they can, and as long as I own the property. You can still evict them when you decide to sell, and you have to give them 4 months notice, and I think that's perfectly fine as well. If you're going to sell, give them 4 months notice. It's a fair amount of time. It's a fair amount of time for them to start looking, and be a little bit flexible on them moving. So I'd say, yeah, okay, I'm going to sell this property. I'm giving you 4 months notice, but if you do find somewhere earlier, fair enough, just move. That's not a problem. I won't charge you any kind of extra penalties, basically. Pets is a big one, though. Not being able to object on the basis of pets, that can be a problem, because some people, if you've done up your house really nice and you've got a tenant that's looking for not very long, they only want to be there for a year, having a pet can really affect the property. That dog smell or the cat smells or whatever it is, that can be a problem. But then again, I still think, for me, the more important thing is, have you got long-term tenants, or short-term tenants? That's more important to me. I'd rather have long-term tenants. And very often people who do have pets have struggled to find a place, and so generally they tend not to try to move very often. What do you guys think? Any other issues that are really bothering you as a landlord?